Klim technical riding gear is based around the principle of keeping you comfortable, safe, and performing your best on every ride. The foundation of that is managing what we like to call your microclimate. Your microclimate is a very thin, invisible layer of air covering your whole body that keeps your body temperature, humidity under control. Humans like to be comfortable. It's what makes us humans and what makes us adapt to changing conditions in the weather or changing conditions in our environment. It's in our nature to seek out moderate temperatures, mild humidity levels, and to keep our skin dry. It's a survival instinct as well as a personal preference. No two people are the same. Klim gear is designed, tested, and proven to ensure your comfort is under control whenever and however you ride. The most important factor contributing to your comfort level is your microclimate. An invisible, very thin layer of protective air which surrounds you wherever you go. Its management is vital to your comfort and survival in the world's most extreme conditions. We are most comfortable with a microclimate temperature around 90 degrees Fahrenheit with a relative humidity of 30%. In general, those conditions keep you comfortable, but what's good for your hands isn't always good for your core, shoulders, or feet. In cold weather, our arms and legs can be up to 45 degrees colder than the rest of our body, without any discomfort. To effectively control our microclimate, we need to understand what our bodies want and need, then dress accordingly. Some of the body parts that are most affected by microclimate control are as follows. Your head. In the coldest conditions, you can lose more heat through your unprotected head than your entire body can produce. This effect is multiplied if your head is wet, essentially radiating body heat straight up and out. Your torso. Your torso is like a continent. It can be cold and wet in one spot and warm and dry in another. For instance, your shoulder and lower back regions are particularly sensitive to excessive cooling and require extra protection from the cold. Klim takes these zones into account when building our premium riding gear. Hands. Your hands perspire, sweat, almost constantly and are left out on their own in extreme conditions. If that's not bad enough, your body reduces blood flow to them as it cools. It's no wonder they are so prone to freezing. If you can keep your hands comfortable, then the rest of your body generally follows suit. Keeping them comfortable and dry is critical so they can work for you. Legs. Your legs make up about 30% of your body. That's a massive surface area to focus on in your effort to gain maximum comfort. Klim offers pant and bib combos for every riding style and condition. Feet. Along with hands, your feet are on the top of the list for the most neglected, abused, and sweaty body parts. Your feet sweat roughly 1/4 cup of moisture a day per foot while at rest, and up to a full cup a day during activity or when overheated. If your footwear isn't engineered for maximum breathability, from your socks to your boots, the moisture is nowhere to go. Cold, wet feet are enemy number one when you're trying to be comfortable. As you're aware, your microclimate is influenced by many things you encounter on a ride. A lot of those things are outside your control or away from your body, like the temperature or rainfall or excessive snowfall or wind chill. It's important to recognize what microclimate influencers really are. The first one is the environment. The environment is out of your control. What you can master is its effects on your body by optimizing and protecting your microclimate. This means specifically dressing for activity and conditions and being prepared for the unexpected. Aggressive riders are often faced with life-threatening conditions. Klim clothing systems are designed to keep you comfortable in all of these rapidly changing conditions. Equipment. Your outerwear, gloves, and boots are not just fashion statements. They're functional equipment that is at the front line of defense in your active outdoor mission. Staying out longer and in maximum comfort is the reality with Klim gear. After all, looking good and feeling great is better than just looking good. Controlling all aspects of microclimate variables is key. Every piece of Klim gear does just that. Body type. Since body types are as different as personalities, it's wrong to assume one piece of gear is right for everyone. Individuals with greater muscle mass are generally warmer than those with less bulk, which explains why women tend to get colder more quickly than men. What does body type have to do with you? Check it out. Physical condition. Physically fit individuals experience less heat strain, less overheating and excessive cooling cycles, and are less likely to perceive discomfort from the same amount of activity than people who are not so well conditioned. Being fit means your microclimate is more consistent over a wider range of activities and temperatures. Activity levels. Your body produces heat as it works. If you're stationary, you'll feel colder than if you're moving. Move too much and your body will warm to the point that its cooling mechanisms will kick in and you'll start to sweat. Sweat almost always leads to discomfort because water is a very good conductor of heat. If you're wet, you'll have a hard time finding the comfort balance. Klim gear manages and enhances your comfort by effectively blocking and transferring moisture away from your microclimate without compromise. Perception and sensitivity to elements. People's individual perception of comfort in identical conditions and in identical garments can be as much as 10 degrees apart. So, while your riding buddy puts on a balaclava at 15 degrees Fahrenheit, you might feel okay without one until 5 degrees. Knowing yourself is an important part of maintaining maximum comfort levels and picking the right gear for your ride. Microclimate control. Weather conditions are chaotic. People's bodies are different, and people's brains are different. This is not an easy stack of variables to contain. That's why Klim clothing systems are specifically designed with the leading technology to defend against chaos and effectively control your microclimate. By wearing the proper Klim layering system, outerwear, helmets, gloves, and footwear, riders can manage moisture, control heat transfer, and protect themselves from the environment inside and outside their clothing. There's 3 key balances to this. The first, moisture management. Dry equals comfort. It's that simple. When sweat stays on your skin, it immediately begins to cool, and so will you. Bodies are giant radiators looking to maintain proper temperatures. Moisture-wicking, breathable gear keeps you dry from the inside out by allowing this moisture to evaporate as soon as it forms. Heat balance. Being comfortable is a matter of balance. The amount of heat your body produces has to match the amount it loses. Wearing the right clothing system and layers in conjunction with appropriate levels of insulation for your chosen activity is key to maintain comfortable body temperatures. Weather protection. Outdoor gear must be versatile yet specific. Klim gear is engineered to overlap conditions enough to be versatile, but remains highly specific to individual uses and preferences. In order to create a protective barrier between you and nature's forces, optimal clothing systems are made up of specific layers that work together to ensure proper breathability, waterproofness, and, if necessary, insulation. Staying comfortable, dry, warm, and happy is no accident.